Tonight, a Target 12 investigator's exclusive. For years, he says he was a confidential informant for the Providence police, wearing hidden cameras, going inside drug operations. He says he's even been assaulted by dealers he's trying to help put in prison. With the state police sting Operation Deception casting a shadow on informants and their handlers, Target 12 digs deep into police policies and examines how much money was dished out to these secretive workers. Target 12 investigator Tim White is here now with the details.
We went through great lengths to protect the identity of the informant. Tonight, more from our exclusive interview. He tells us police always paid him in cash and how much depended on how good a case he made for detectives. When it comes to risky jobs, a police confidential informant is near the top of the list.
Drug dealing, firearms, sales.
Speaking exclusively with Target 12, this man says he originally got involved with the Providence Police Narcotics Unit to get out of trouble. But over the years, he's made some cash on the side. How much are we talking here?
It depends. How much drugs I buy, how many people I buy them from.
Sounds like you work on commission.
It could be. Yeah, some could consider that.
Target 12 requested the total cash payouts to informants by the Providence Police. In 2009, the department says they gave out $22,841. That's on top of the cash used to buy drugs as part of a criminal investigation.
They're pretty much supposed to know how much you have on you in your pockets when you walk in to buy these drugs. Everything that's in your pocket, every dollar you got, they check you, search you.
Digging deeper, Target 12 obtained the policy and procedures on how the Providence Police use, protect, and handle informants. We asked attorney Raymond Manzolillo to review the paperwork.
The informant shouldn't be controlling the agents or the investigators. It should be the investigators controlling the informant.
Manzolillo is a former New York DEA agent with years of experience handling informants. Now, as a criminal defense attorney, he looks for holes in CI procedures. Manzolillo says much of Providence's policy is solid, but some areas, he says, fall short. He says many of the issues could be resolved if the department hired a confidential informant coordinator.
I think the CI coordinator can see all types of red flags.
Right now, the policy states squad sergeants shall review their detectives' confidential informant files every 6 months, and overall supervision falls on the shoulders of the unit commander.
I think that's a loosey-goosey policy. The commander of the unit is very busy. I mean, you have all the detectives, all these agents running around, meeting informants on a daily basis. That's a full-time job.
He says a coordinator like those used in the DEA and FBI would constantly track informants and their police handlers. That informant-handler relationship has come under scrutiny in the wake of Operation Deception. The Attorney General's office alleges narcotics detective Joseph Colanduano allowed his informant Albert Hamlin to run a lucrative cocaine operation.
The strict supervision in the long run is going to protect that officer from getting into a position where he's been compromised.
In the end, Manzolillo says much of it comes down to the integrity of the investigator.
You could have the strongest policy in the world, but if you're not complying with it, it's for naught.
Manzolillo also tells us he believes that any officer that wants to join the narcotics unit should be willing to submit to a drug test. The Providence Police Department declined to be interviewed for this report, saying they didn't want to comment while Operation Deception is still an active investigation. With the Target 12 investigators, Tim White, Eyewitness News.